in the jungle lies the infamous T3, the iconic Vekoma SLC that they just announced last month is officially going bye-bye. If it weren't for one Jefferson, it might have gone bye-bye a few years ago. He made it into like the greatest meme of all time. May it forever live in our hearts. I'm for sure not a Kentucky Kingdom veteran, but this is one of the more confusing park layouts ever. It's like kind of Hurricane Hersey where the water park's in the middle of the amusement park. Like, there's Kentucky Flyer, there's Lightning Run, but yet like I'm in the water park. Like, what is going on? And it's not like a perfect circle. I've already gotten lost like 3 times. See, this is what I mean. This is the entrance to Kentucky Flyer, and yet it's also the entrance to a water slide. What the hell is going on, guys? All right, all, roller coaster number 2 from Kentucky Kingdom for today, Thursday, June 29th, is Kentucky Flyer. Am I doing a water slide? No. You can kind of see it in the back there somewhere. Like I said in the Kentucky Kingdom preview, this is a smaller gravity group, very similar to Wooden Warrior Quasi and Oscar's Wacky Taxi at Sesame Place outside of Philly. It opened in 2019 with a height of 47 feet, 35 miles per hour. Still very similar stats. This is the tallest one of the 3. I mean, very minimal difference. But I rode this 2 years ago, just like I rode everything here. This is my second visit to Kentucky Kingdom. I remember liking it, but then thinking, yep, it's not Wooden Warrior. And now that I've also been on Oscars, I think I also like Oscars more. But we have to ride before we can validate those pre-thoughts. So let's go grab a ride on Kentucky Flyer here for the 29th. The beautiful Kentucky Kingdom, even though the layout is something else. Let's have a good time. So Kentucky Flyer, yes, of the 3 small gravity group woodies that I've done, I thought this coming in, and my point still stands, that is the weakest of the 3 by a good amount. It still has some great air, some great pops of air. It's just paced kind of funky. Like, it has good pop of air, but then like the next hill isn't as violent. Then another good pop of air. Next hill isn't great. Whereas the other 2 is just good pop, good pop, good pop. It feels slow. I know it's the same miles per hour as the other 2, 35 miles per hour, I think. I don't know. There's just it seemed to not kick over the hills as much as Wooden Warrior and Oscars did. So I'm still giving it a decent score. We're giving it a 6.56. I believe Oscars got like in the 6.8, and I gave Wooden Warrior over a 7. There's still one more we have to do of those in New Hampshire. Ironically, one that's pretty close to me that I'm hoping to do September-ish. I think that'll air. Overall, Kentucky Flyer still a good roller coaster. Very weird location in the park. Very hard to get to. But it's a nice little addition. Again, for a park that was dead, the fact that they've gotten 3 roller coasters since 2014, since it reopened, really, really good. And it's a fun little ride. Kids can enjoy it. It's a borderline family ride, I would say that, with some great airtime. Just not as good as the other 2. So that's Kentucky Flyer. That is the 29th. We will keep it going here at Kentucky Kingdom. See you then. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you all.